everybody. So we're going to do part 2 for section 3.2. And again, hello, Murphy. And then where's Ava? And then we have Ava over here. Hi, Ava. Watch this. This is kind of fun. That's her, like, baby. She'll just take it no matter where she goes. And she's really protective. So I'll try and reach and touch it. All right. So, well, we're going to talk about domain and range for numbers 36 and 37 out of your book. So number 36. So when we're looking at this, the domain. Well, you see how you have a hollow dot, it ends. This graph continually goes so in that W shape. You see this arrow, that means it's heading off to infinity and keeps going. So the domain on this one is going to be starting at -2, but it is not including the -2. Trying to zoom in a bit there. Actually, it's to the left of -2, just a smidge. But so, for simplicity's sake, we'll just say that it is from -2, but we do not include the -2, and then it is heading off to infinity. Now, we're only dealing with the x values for the domain. The range, now, it bottoms out here at -4, and even though you have multiple y values that duplicate, all we're trying to explain is the y values that occur. So our lowest to our highest. So we're going from -4 to positive infinity, and we obtain these values at -4. And so our range will be written this way. We're going from -4 off to infinity. So this is the range, and this is the domain. Okay, so that's number 36. Let's take a look at 37 now. So we have solid dot, we have solid dot, and arrow off to infinity. Now this solid dot looks like it's landing at -3, and then we're heading off to infinity. All of these x values are covered, and this arrow is going off like so, so it means we're going from -3. We had solid dot, so we include it, and we're heading off to infinity. Range, now we're just looking at the y values. So we're starting at the y value of 0, and we're traveling on up to infinity, because all of these values, and again, even though we have duplicates here, we're still heading off to positive infinity. So we're going from 0, we're including the 0, and we're off to infinity. And we don't include the infinity. Okay. Just for kicks, we are going to do number 35 as well and get a feel for that. So here's 35. Now you'll notice we've got these dots that stop. Dots that stop, stop, and stop. If the arrows are there, then we continue off to infinity. And that's what those arrows are an indication of. Now, we're going to talk about domain. So we're just dealing with the x values. So we're going left to right. So we're -6 all the way over to, and see, this is -1,6, -6 right here. So the domain for this portion is -6 to -1,6. Then we pick up again at the x value of 1/6 and going off to 6. So because of the solid dots, we include it. We include the endpoints, I should say. And then we go 1/6 off to 6. Okay. Now the range will be the y values, and we work from low to high on the y values. So we're starting at -6, and we're traveling up to -1/6. And then we have a gap, and then we pick up at 1/6, and we head up to +6. So it actually works out that our range has the same set of numbers as our domain. Okay, I'll do more in a bit.